Hello. In this video, we showcase the new product feature, AI-assisted scenario planning, introduced with SAP IBP 2608. The main scope is to react to supply chain disruptions caused by a supplier outage or a plant outage. With this AI assistant, you have a natural language interface available through a dual chat window. Within scenarios, you can simulate the replacement of missed orders with alternative sources of supply. At the end of the process, you can decide which scenario you want to promote to the operative version. Let's first look at the outage of an external supplier. You may receive a phone call from the supplier informing you that, due to a warehouse fire, you cannot expect deliveries for the next 6 weeks. I now open my Joule workspace and tell the assistant to remove the existing purchase documents from my supplier. In the chat, I enter, delete orders for my supplier in my plant for the next 6 weeks. I can also provide a product group if the outage is limited to a specific product group. I get a confirmation window to review the parameters, and then the orders are deleted. As a result, the assistant shows me how many orders were deleted and the total quantity. However, I want to avoid having the next planning run create new purchase requisitions for the supplier affected by the outage. Therefore, I asked the assistant to exclude the supplier from the planning run by setting the maximum receipt quantity to 0. I enter the time frame for the projected outage and confirm the parameters. Now I ask the assistant to show the shortages resulting from the supplier outage. In the chat, I type "show shortages." Here, I can see the deleted orders and the impact on the demands that are no longer covered. From here, I have several options. First, I check for stock in other locations that may be eligible for transfer to the location with the most urgent demand. Now I can see stock in other locations. For locations with a direct lane to my target location, I can directly create stock transfer requisitions. For multi-level distribution, the assistant shows me the relevant locations. I choose to create a stock transfer requisition directly. I confirm the quantity and date, and the assistant creates the stock transfer. If I do not have enough stock to satisfy all demand, I can also go back to the list of shortages and ask the assistant to show alternative suppliers. For each supplier, I can directly create a new purchase requisition. In this scenario, I will use Supplier 2. I confirm the date and quantity, and the purchase requisition is created. Eventually, I want to rerun the planning run in order to update pegging and fulfillment key figures. The planning run is started as a background job and calculates the order fulfillment key figures, taking into consideration the stock transfer and purchase requisitions we just created. You can do the same for other alternative suppliers in different scenarios. Then, you can compare the scenarios using scorecards in Planner Workspace. If you have already upgraded to harmonized scenario management, you can promote the best solution to the operative version. The same procedure is also available for a planned outage instead of an external supplier outage. In that case, The AI assistant deletes outgoing stock transfers from that plant instead of external purchasing documents. This concludes the demonstration. Thanks for watching.